But, you know, little by little, he had other groups asking to back them up. And he decided to form a band because he found that when he went out on these shows, a lot of the bands were pickup bands, which means that, you know, they were there for the night, they didn't really know the music, they had an idea of how it went, and they just, and they kind of just filled in.
Right.
He wanted to have a tight sound.
Yeah.
So he, you know, he put word out on the street, put together a really great group of guys, and the bands that he would back up at these shows, other groups would hear them, and you know, and they'd say, "Wow, that was really tight. You know, would you play with us?"
Yes.
And you know, little by little, he ended up backing up about 11, 12 groups, and you know, and then one thing just led to the other.
So he had a sort of a large network of musicians that he could kind of choose from, and they could share the
and he decided
the joy
that
of this.
you know, he said, "I've got enough groups now." He goes, "I want to do this on my own."
Right.
And so we're.
So when was your very first?
Our first show was
I guess we would call it.
Our first show was in Syracuse in March.
Interesting.
Yep.
And how long is the show?
The show will run about 2.5 hours.
So it's a full evening of entertainment.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
It's very nice. So so I guess one other question that always is interesting is, are you utilizing the internet and multimedia, email blasting, and all these things like that?
Yep. I use Constant Contact for my own email blast, and then ask people to pass them along on their email blast. A lot of
Using
networking.
Facebook.
Yes, absolutely. A lot of networking.
So most of your marketing is done in that manner? Is that basically?
A good part of it. Of course, you know, we do
produce flyers.
We do flyers. We do posters. For this, we have signs out on you know, those big billboard signs out on the streets.
Oh, really? Like where would we see such billboards?
You would see them for this particular show along Route 83, near the amphitheater, 25A, coming off the expressway, things like that. So, and then also, you know, News 12,
so you
radio,
some local media coverage.
Newsday. We've been in Newsday, and you know, so yeah, you always have to have the main stream advertising.
And what about selling of tickets? Do you do it through an online ticket company?
A lot of the venues use Ticketmaster.
I see.
We have just hooked up with Click and Print. So we for this show we're acting as the box office.
Click and Print would be your own account, basically online.
Online, yeah. They can just go to our website, doowoprocks.com. And you'll see the button
use
there.
PayPal or something, a credit card, and
just a credit card.
Right.
Yep, and they can purchase tickets right online. Or by phone.
So you can really, I mean, when I said to you earlier about, you know, that you're promoting this all yourself and you're not using a quote unquote promoter to put together the tour, I guess really electronically you can plug into all these different kind of templates to sell tickets, to promote, to go from your website to buying the tickets. It's an amazing thing to set up a business like that.
Right, the internet has definitely made it so much easier. And you know, a lot of it's you know, hit and miss. You know, you try something, it doesn't work, you try something else. You know.
Now, would the goal be, is this like a Broadway show-able type of thing?
Well, you know, I'd like to say but you know,
there is always that intrigue of the Broadway template for something like this, and it seems to be a very successful genre.
You know, we'd like to, you know, again, we're building on it.
Put a story behind the type of music.
Yeah, and it's, you know, every show gets a little stronger, we get new ideas, and by using some of the same groups every time, you know, again, it's helping us tighten it up. And, you know, who knows where it's going to go. I mean, that would be wonderful.
That's very exciting.
That would be, it is very exciting. Yeah.
So, so tell us where the show is going to be. And
all right. Well, it's Saturday. It's going to be at 7 p.m. at the Brookhaven Amphitheater, July 17th.
Right.
Again, our star is Lou Christie.
Okay.
Lightning Strikes. We have Jay Siegel and the Tokens, who is known for The Lion Sleeps Tonight. We have Barbara Harris and the Toys, Lover's Concerto. We have two groups, the Paragons Meet the Jesters, who actually had an album out in 1959 by that very same name, and they're kind of cool because it's like a dueling, they kind of duel on stage with each other, so that's a lot of fun. Again, we have George Galfo's Mystics and Kayla Starr, who's a local 12-year-old oldie sensation.
Very nice.
So, and then it's all
Kayla Starr is an
Kayla
oldie
Starr,
sensation.
yep. And it's all hosted by Donnie Mose, who's
That's
well
very
from
nice.
Happy
Right,
Days,
Donnie
of
Mose.
course.
So how, you just sort of like, he was available, you kind of,
Yeah, you know, my husband
Make
said, I
contact
want
with
a
him.
real host.
Right,
You know,
right,
I want somebody who can bring
now
something
Donnie Mose
to the
was
show.
Ralph Malph?
He was Ralph Malph.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That
so
would be in
we-
Happy Days, a show that we all watch. I
Yeah.
guess this is
And
syndicated
again,
still.
it brings that era.
Yeah.
He's, you know, people
Yeah.
know him,
Right.
even though he wasn't of that era. He was
Right,
on a
but he
show that
becomes
tied everybody to
fixated
that.
in
Yep,
that era, sure, of
absolutely.
course.
And let me tell you, he's a great host. He's a lot of fun. He sings, which a lot of people don't know, but that's how he kind of started
Yes,
out.
yeah. Well, a lot of
And,
actors were, you know, were triple threats when they first started out, acting,
Yeah.
dancing, singing.
Right, right.
So
So,
I
well, he
guess it-
doesn't dance, as he'll tell you. But
Is there a
Yeah.
doo-wop dancing? I mean, is there a dance step
Again,
that's
you know-
specific to doo-wop or
oh,
not really?
well, you know, I guess like the Lindy and you know
Right.
things like that.
Right, right.
But you know, and you know, we've thought about bringing some dancers out on the show. And again, it's building.
Right,
You know,
right.
at some point, I guess we'll have it all together. But we're still at a building stage.
Okay, so we wish you the best of luck on many fronts.
Thank you.
Going this alone without, you know, the usual promoters and all the other handlers and those people of that nature.
Yeah, it's been a learning event.
Maybe as you get more successful, you may actually end up having handlers and promoters and things of that nature.
I hope
it
that
will
we get that
seek
big.
you out and put you into their contacts. Okay, so it was a pleasure meeting you
Thank you
and
for
talking
having
to you
me.
today, and thank you for being on the show.
All right, thanks so much.